Welcome to Eventful Endeavors, secrets to crafting the perfect celebration. If you're planning an event and looking for useful tips from industry experts, you're in the right place. So get ready to take some notes and we'll dive right in. This is Eventful Endeavors.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Eventful Endeavors. My name is Steve Sipes. I am a pianist and event specialist with Felix and Fingers Dueling Pianos. And so today we are doing a podcast with Victoria McMahan of the venue at Wildwood. Say hello, Victoria.
Hi.
And where are you? Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, so you're at the venue. That's great.
Yes.
How is it over there? Did you turn the heat on?
Yes, it's fantastic. It is actually a crisp 72. So
okay. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about the background of the venue at Wildwood.
Absolutely. So the venue at Wildwood has actually had a lot of hats. So right now it's a wedding venue and also an event venue. But before it was actually a post office. It was actually like a general store. It's had a lot of different things go on. It's like an historical site as well. So very important building.
Awesome. You don't still get people's mail there?
No.
Okay. All right. Just checking. All right. So then how did you get involved with the venue?
Well, that's kind of a funny question because I was actually in the medical field before this. I worked in OBGYN. So I've had a lot of hats as well. I've done food, I've done medical, I've done ice cream, I've done all kinds of things. But my dad actually, he is a really big history buff. So he actually bought this property as just, wanting to use it for a workshop, that kind of a thing. And whenever I saw it, I was like, nope, it's not going to be a workshop. I want that to be a wedding venue.
So he never got to take his tools over and set up a big saw or anything?
He does have a room. He does.
He does. Okay.
He does. Yes, but no, not the whole thing. But yes, he's very happy with it and he's excited about it.
So you took over and you just whipped it into shape?
Yes, I tried my best. It is really the only thing that we changed about it was the brick color. It used to be a really beautiful red color, very, just classic for 1936. And then now it's a beautiful white just to kind of make it more bridal.
All right. And it is beautiful. I've seen it. So it's amazing. It looks incredible.
Thank you.
A bunch of people I've seen just pull over and start taking pictures in front of your building. It looks really great.
Yes, we love it. I think that's the coolest part about it.
That's awesome. All right. So what do you like about doing weddings? Or wait, how did you get into doing weddings? I guess we should start. You decided to make it into a wedding venue.
Yes.
And then we just
kind of did it. It's kind of a weird, situation just because I never really thought I would be doing weddings whenever I first started. But I absolutely fell in love with it. It is completely my niche. I think it's just wonderful. But really we just kind of hopped into it. We did have a lot of help from Lily Lou's, which is a different venue in the area. They actually came in and just gave us a lot of advice, gave us a lot of pointers.
Wow. Your competition, huh?
Yes. No, they're
nice.
amazing. We love them so much. I cannot say, any more better words than that. I think they're amazing.
That's great.
Yeah, they came in and helped us with all the logistics part of it. But yeah, we just kind of went in full swing.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really nice. All right. So and you kind of answered this, but what do you like about doing weddings?
Yes. Okay. So I actually have a lot of different things that I love, but my favorite thing is probably the brides. I love helping the brides. I love being able to make their dreams come true at a more affordable of a price. I love for them to actually have really big dreams and be able to fulfill them. And I love taking their stress and just putting it on me and then me fixing whatever they need fixed. So that's probably one of my favorite things.
That's right. You heard that, folks. Victoria likes to take your stress. Okay.
Yeah.
It's on her business card. I'm a stress taker. So you said you like working with brides. Why do you like working with brides?
They're just amazing. And I love the behind the scenes aspect of it just because I remember when I was a bride, I got married in around 2020 and that was a weird time in and of itself with COVID.
2020, I remember that.
Yes, just a very, very weird time. And whenever I got married, I just wish that I had had someone like me that would just step in, take over, do all of the behind the scenes things. And I love being that for them. I think it's very rewarding.
Awesome. And they must respond well when you do that. Do you feel that they are Yes. Okay.
Yes, yes, the brides and grooms, they love that because it takes the stress off their day and they can actually enjoy it, so it's very nice.
That's awesome. You have all these new friends that are just giving you their stress.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
they're really sweet too. They're
Kind
good
of friends
friends.
that everybody wants.
Yes.
So great. Well, tell us a little bit about the location of the venue at Wildwood and the surroundings there.
Yeah, absolutely. So whenever you actually walk around the venue, whenever you pull in, you actually pull in right to the reception hall. And then
Mm.
whenever you open the doors, you open up and there's these beautiful buffet tables to your left and then a bar to your right. And then also whenever you walk in, we've got all of our tables with the linens on top of it and it looks beautiful. We also have a big DJ space, which is right next to the tables as well, and like a little bit of a dancing area. And then we also have a full kitchen over there next to the DJ space. It's kind of like off to the left. And then it's a lot
Hmm.
of spaces.
Hmm.
But whenever you walk outside, there's also an outside space, green space, chapel space with different arbors and things. And then we also have an Ava space and a Martin space, which are both bride and grooms. So,
Yeah.
yes, and the Ava space is where the bride and groom can actually stay the night. So, that is a really big space at
All
our venue.
right. All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, tell me a little bit about the bride and groom space.
It's one of my favorite spots. It really
Okay.
is. I love it so much. So whenever you go in there, we've got 2 queen size beds, which can actually sleep 2 per bed. And then we have an original 1930s like clawfoot tub with like the black feet. It's really, really cute. We love it so
Oh
much.
wow. Haven't seen one
It's
of those
really
in a
cute.
while.
Yeah, I know. It's really cool. It's even got like the original faucet and everything. I love it. But yes, and then also they can stay the night of, or they can stay the night
Yeah.
before if they want to. Totally fine. The girls love getting ready up there. It's very spacious, really good lighting for mirrors and things for them to get ready. So it's just a great space.
Good. And then the groom space, is there a place
Yes.
for the guys?
They don't have as much of a special space as the girls,
Okay.
obviously, but their space is really, really cute nonetheless. They have a full kitchen, they've got a big TV, they've got a good bathroom. I don't really think they need anything else. I think that's all they could ask for.
Just describe the perfect man cave. Okay, no
Yes.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah. And a big
Yeah, that's
speaker for some music if they need it.
that sounds great. So you told us a little bit about the venue. Can you give us just a virtual tour? I guess you kind of did that. You were walk us through it.
Yes. Okay. So as I was saying, like whenever you walk through to the reception space, we've got buffet tables, cake table, we've got a bar. We've also got different easels if you have some signs, that kind of thing. We've also got 2 really big bathrooms down here in the reception hall. And then we've got tables, which you can actually see behind me, and then the DJ space, which
There
is
they are.
right there.
There
And
they
then
are.
right over here would be your kitchen space as well. And
Okay.
then whenever you go through the kitchen space, you can actually get into the chapel space, which is just beautiful. I love it.
Mm.
If I was in the chapel space, I'd definitely show it to you, but it's gorgeous in there.
Yeah.
Original hardwood floors, really, really gorgeous. Different arbors you can have, like a cross, square, hexagon, anything like that. Yeah.
All right.
And the green
Awesome.
space is really pretty too outside.
So you have got that little courtyard area. I know this,
Yes.
everyone who's watching, because I was out there playing some Christmas music. We had people out there singing with us. We had a little fire going in the middle.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that space. That's a pretty cool area.
We love that space. We actually even have like a little fountain over there to the left,
Mm.
which actually has real goldfish in it, and they're thriving. They're getting actually a little bit too big, I think. We might have to actually move some of them out. I
Yeah.
think they're thriving a little bit too well.
Okay.
But yes, we've got like a little goldfish pond. We've also got like the fireplace, like he said. And then we've also it's got a really pretty arbor too for photos. It's a really good photo
Yeah.
back. So we
Yes.
love that space.
And I should say you even have a little stage because I played on it. So I know that
Yes.
there's that
Yes.
area out
Yep.
there.
My dad built that.
Yeah, that was very nice. We had a
Yeah.
good time. Do you have any outdoor space for ceremonies? Is that a possibility?
Yes, and I'm so excited because in
Mm.
2026 we're actually going to go ahead and starting the outside weddings. We actually partnered with a little farm over here called Creek Road Farms. The owner of
Awesome.
it is her name is Greta and she's absolutely phenomenal. And it's literally just a mile outside of the venue. You just drive on over there and it's this beautiful picturesque farm barn. It's even got chickens on it and a goat on it. It's the cutest thing. Big open field for like your ceremony space, big barn.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. And every wedding is perfect if it has a goat. I always say that.
At least they won't be in your wedding, but yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
In case someone's getting nervous there. The goat's not in the wedding. It's
Yeah,
just part of the scenery.
absolutely.
All right. So, Victoria, do you have
Mhm.
any interesting stories to tell or something that may have happened at the venue during a ceremony or a reception?
Oh my
Anything you'd like to
gosh.
share with us?
I feel like every ceremony is just so special.
Hmm.
I cry at least at everyone. I try not to, but at least I do sometimes.
Hold
It
on,
is
hold that thought. You cry at every wedding that you host?
I can't help it. It's
Wow.
so beautiful. I just love weddings. I think they're amazing. I love just the whole aspect of it. So yes, I definitely do. I'm not very proud of it, but yes, I definitely
What?
do.
Folks, this Victoria, heart and soul, she is all in for you. All she is her entire person is in this thing for you.
I try my best. I like to
That's
think of
great.
them as like just friends. I think they're really fun. So, but yes, I think my
That's awesome.
favorite thing just about weddings in general is, or, my best story is that I can bring up is that my mom actually, she helps me with weddings every single
Hmm.
time. She's kind of like my partner in crime. She's amazing.
Okay.
And every single time after a wedding, we always say, that wedding was our number one. We can't get any better than that wedding. And then it always gets better.
Okay.
So, it's just every wedding, it just keeps stacking on top of each
So
other.
each wedding is the best one you've done.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
for those of you about to book a wedding, you will be at the best wedding they've ever had.
Yeah,
Okay. That's a
absolutely.
great selling point.
Yes, it is.
Did you say you worked with your mom? How was that?
Oh, I
What's
love
that
it
like?
so much.
Okay.
I am so blessed to be able to work with my mom and my dad. I think it's probably the best thing ever. I think it's the best job that I could ever have. So,
Awesome.
I'll always cherish these moments.
Well, that's great. That's really cool. And that brings me to another question.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to a bride or a couple as they're planning out their wedding?
That's a good question. I honestly think my best advice is during your wedding, your ceremony will last you about 15 to 20 minutes, if that. Your reception lasts a couple hours, that kind of a thing. You and the groom, the bride and the groom have got to find at least 20 minutes or so just
Mm,
to get away from everyone, go up to the Ava suite if you're here at our venue, relax, talk to each other, go over the day, just see what you loved about the ceremony, talk about how, oh my gosh, we just got married. How cool is this? Reminisce on the actual day because later on, those are the memories that you're going to remember. It's not going to be your flowers. It's not going to be your cake. It's not going to be your dinner. It's not going to be any of that. It's
right.
not going to be Aunt Susie. It's going to be your memories that you share together. And so, definitely take 20 to 30 minutes of just alone time with your spouse, your new spouse, and just talk about the day and reminisce. That would probably be my best advice.
Wow.
I wish that I would have done that at my wedding for
Now
sure.
tell me how you squeeze that into a pretty full day and everyone's dragging people back and forth. And how does that actually happen?
Yes. So as the wedding planner, I can be a little bit bossy, which is good because I can go in during the dinner, let the bride and groom just take a seat if they want to. And then I kind of go up to them and be like, listen, I'm going to go make your plates. Y'all relax. You go up to the Ava suite, have your 20 minutes. And then whenever you come down, your food will be ready and prepared. You just relax.
Wow. And she's going to make your plate of food for you.
I try my best. And
Full service here.
I give pretty good, portions. So you should be happy.
Even better.
Yes,
Now
absolutely.
I'm just thinking like the groom. Yeah, just pile that on.
Yes, absolutely.
So I remember at my wedding, we were having to talk to everyone, and I kept getting in trouble by my wife because I kept eating
Yeah.
instead of talking. Um,
Uh,
but the food
yeah.
was really good.
Yeah, well, at least your food was good.
Well,
Glad it
and
was good.
you're going to accommodate them because you're going to get their plates ready for them. So I appreciate that personally.
Yes, I want them to eat for sure.
I think that's awesome. All right, so what makes the venue? I'm just going to call
Mhm.
it the venue. The
Yes.
venue so special. What sets it apart from other venues?
I feel like there's so many things. Not only
Okay.
is the venue at Wildwood a budget-friendly option, but it's also a family-owned business. We
Hmm.
started from the ground up. Me and my mom and my dad, we absolutely have like just the passion for it. We love it so much. We love our brides, we love our grooms, we love the whole process. We
Awesome.
will be there for you the entire way. So, I think it's just because we have our heart and soul into it. I think that's what sets us apart.
Oh, that's great. That's
Mhm.
awesome. And a lot of what you said came from personal. Your own heart is involved in it, just like we've been talking about so far. And it
Yes.
wasn't so much because, the flowers were perfect. I think what you're speaking to is deeper than that. So,
We
yeah,
do
that's
like our flowers to be perfect, but yes.
well, it is important.
Yes.
All right. So, you've done a lot of weddings and the wedding party request songs. Are there songs that you tend to hear a lot that get played?
Yes. I love these songs. I'm not bashing on these songs, but
Right, because I play them all, so yes,
I'm not
we love these
bashing.
songs.
The Cupid Shuffle, for sure, absolutely is a number one hit every single time. I think I've only had one wedding where they did not play the Cupid Shuffle.
Mm,
Literally, I think one. And then also Sugar by Maroon 5, always a good one.
sugar, nice. Okay, good. All of a sudden, I was just going to the right.
I mean, if you need to take a little dance break, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I'll be right back in just a second.
Perfect.
Now kick. All right, so are there any trends that you're seeing lately? New things that couples are requesting for their wedding day?
Oh my gosh, it's actually a trend that I'm obsessed with. I think it is beautiful.
Okay.
A ton of brides are going for not only like a vintage option, like
Mm,
vintage style, more like 80s, 70s, that kind of style, but also they're
okay.
adding in a lot of florals, like it's very, very floral heavy. Lots of florals on the tables, on the
Hmm.
outside. They're having lots of like drink florals, and it's absolutely stunning. I love
Wow.
the new trends going on.
Awesome. That's great.
Yes.
And are there any that you would wish would go away? No, I don't even know if we should cover that because maybe your next bride will say that's exactly what she wants.
I don't know if I have a trend that I just absolutely hate. I think
Because you
I
love them all.
I guess what I can say is that I had pampas in my wedding, which is like the big, the big fluffy plant that
Okay,
people
yes.
like the really boho theme,
Mhm.
which I loved back then. I loved it so much. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like it's very overdone, but it's still so beautiful. So I mean,
I
if
see, I
you
see.
have it, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's always going to look great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, good. And describe for me, if you will, what does a perfect wedding day look like from your point of view?
From my point of view,
Yeah.
so
What
as a
you
wedding
see.
planner, I would say no kinks. I would say the
Hmm.
sparklers are in the right spot, the cake's in the right spot, and the flowers are looking beautiful. They're not wilted. Timeline is going great. Food is prepared. Just no kinks. Nothing that, has to go wrong. But if there is any kinks, I can manage it. I just would like there not to be.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And that would be perfect.
And then how do you feel if there is a kink?
Oh, it's fine.
You
It's
jump into
totally
overdrive or you just smile and hug
I
somebody?
smile and wave,
Okay.
I smile and wave. I just, I smile and I just take it with stride and it always works out. So it's great.
Oh, that is so great. It always works out.
Yeah, it always works out.
All right. So after so many weddings, what is something that you would love to see happen at a wedding? Something that maybe you haven't seen, but you think would be a great idea if it does happen.
Uh, If I could just like add something in here, I would think probably horses. I know that sounds kind of weird, but
Not at all.
I think it'd be gorgeous. Like, think about a really big horse, like a really big, like maybe a Clydesdale or something over here in the green space
Oh
with like
yeah.
a beautiful bride with her big dress draping off the back of the horse. I think that'd be gorgeous. I think just horses in general, and it
Hmm.
would go really well with the Wildwood theme. So I
Yeah.
think it'd be beautiful.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And I'm assuming the goat wouldn't work. So
I don't
that's
think
not
so.
the answer.
I
That's
don't think
not
a
the
bride could ride a goat. I don't think.
I mean, they could. I don't know how glamorous that would be.
I don't think so.
I don't know about that one. But maybe the farm that you're working with will get some horses.
Yes,
You can coach them on
I
which
would
ones to
love it
get.
if they did. I would love it.
Now, is there anything else? Do you have anything that you would just here's something that people need to hear, that bride and grooms need to hear, or here's something that people need to hear if they want to plan a wedding there, some kind of event?
Oh man, I feel like just book with us. I feel like we would always this is what I always strive to do. I always strive if you have any kind of a vision, I always strive to make it possible. So if you have any kind of a vision for your wedding or event, book with us and we will make it happen.
Wow. Any kind. I know they're going to say horses now, so
Yes,
that's
hopefully.
something
I'm hoping so.
we're just gonna have to figure that out. All right, now before I meant to ask this earlier and I
Yeah.
forgot to, but you did. You were in the medical field,
Yes.
and I'm wondering if do your skill sets kind of that you used
Yeah.
there are you using some of those same kind of skill sets in this job?
Absolutely. In the medical field, you ask a bunch of questions. You have to really, really get to know your patients and your doctors and your nurses and everything that's going on in the medical field. It's very meticulous and it should be. I think I love that about it. And in this job, you kind of have to do the same thing. The brides are also very meticulous and they also have exactly what they want, exactly what they need. And I strive to meet that. So asking a bunch of questions and really getting to know them is really a big part of my job for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Very good. So tell me just a little bit of specifics about the venue capacity and maybe some of the do you provide do you do catering as well or people bring in?
Yes. So we have different packages, but one of our main packages that brides really really love is our all-inclusive package, and that includes
Okay.
cake, food, and then also it includes decor. So that's what we really strive to do is just an all-inclusive option for a little bit of a cheaper price. But yes, and then also we like to do around 56 people or so. We can do 60, but 56 is like the sweet spot. So Mhm.
Okay, so 57, all of a sudden you're here. Okay.
Not
Yeah,
too not necessarily. Hopefully not.
well that sounds awesome. Well, this has been great. Really fun talking to you and I'm sure that if someone wanted to do a wedding and they were a smaller group, they wanted somebody who's going to put their heart and soul into it and cry when
Yes.
they do their vows,
Yes.
then you would be the person to talk to.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yes,
awesome.
absolutely.
Is there anything else that you want to share with us?
Honestly, I think you covered it. You asked really good questions.
Oh, thank you. You have really good answers.
Oh,
If
thank
you want,
you.
I don't know if you want to check your notes and say, oh, there's that one thing I meant to say
Well, I've got
earlier.
them right here, but I didn't even use them. I feel like it
Okay.
went really
Okay.
well. It was awesome.
No, that's great. And I enjoyed visiting with you. Everybody, once again, this is Victoria McMahan with The Venue at Wildwood. Wait, we didn't talk about where you are, your location. Where are you? What are you
Oh,
close
we're in
to?
Wildwood, Georgia. We're actually right next to Chattanooga. Right
Okay.
next to Chattanooga. So if you drive from Wildwood to Chattanooga, it takes you about 25 minutes or so. So
Yeah.
very, very close. And also Atlanta is around like 2 hours away-ish. So that's not too
Okay.
bad either.
Got a lot of airport opportunities there,
Yes,
availability.
for sure.
Okay. Well, great. Well, it's been fun. I enjoyed it. Nice talking to you. And we'll see you at the venue.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank
Great.
you.
Have a good day.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Eventful Endeavors, Secrets to Crafting the Perfect Celebration. We hope to have left you with some actionable ideas for your own event. If you like the show, please subscribe and definitely leave us a review. We read every comment. So until next time, happy planning and see you soon on Eventful Endeavors.